First leg, Benito to throw first. Game on.
But Benito van der Pas was agonisingly close to winning his first European Tour title. Just a couple of weekends ago. And he made his move on the final day. Didn't have
97.
the brilliant performance in his first match, and he didn't have a brilliant performance yesterday. In fact, he was probably a lucky man to be here, having rode said luck against Joe Mernon yesterday.
Yeah. Had to come from behind and nick it in a deciding leg. Did survive one match start from Shaggy.
138.
You'll see that a lot from Big Ben. Switching to the 19s and the 18s as the game goes on, even when he's fired two into the treble bet. It's a lot of things like 174s and 177s and stuff.
My money, the best we've seen of Benito van der Pas in that final, despite defeat. Peter Wright landing the killer blow with a 1-2-1 checkout after Van der Pas had missed double seven for the title, but he's got the chance to put it right this weekend in Sindelfingen.
Well, look, if he plays like he did in that final over the course of today, the likelihood is he'll win because he averaged 110. It was astonishing from Benito van der Pas. The only thing more astonishing was Peter Wright's finishing, because he missed one dart at double. It was the very first dart at double he had, and did not miss again. 1-2-3 for Benito. 63 remain. And that'll leave him double 16 to get the first leg on the board on throw. A ton for Gerwyn would pose a problem, and that's exactly what he's got.
32.
Van der Pas may not see it as a problem.
In short in the first leg.
And he pins the double 16 to take the first leg.
First.
And this pair have met each other on 5 previous occasions, with Gerwyn Price edging the head-to-head stats. I mean, a couple of times when they've met, the winner has gone on to win the tournament.
Yeah, both within a month, both at the Barnsley Metrodome. That was Gerwyn Price's first PDC title.
100.
Whereas Benito, when he met and beat Gerwyn Price, both in semi-finals these games, he then went on to beat Michael van Gerwen in the final and claim the title. He's got 3 PDC titles to his name, Benito, and he's made a couple of finals on the Euro Tour. Obviously that one a couple of weeks ago in Saarbrücken, where he had a dart to win. The other one was a couple of years back when he beat Michael van Gerwen on the way to the final, and he lost out to Michael Smith, who's a 3-time Euro Tour winner, of course. Here's Gerwyn Price, just missing out on the first maximum.
Yeah, but Benito's other win against the Iceman came at the World Grand Prix last year. Reached the quarterfinals in Dublin.
They have played on this stage, though, haven't they?
85.
That was their first meeting.
You're 161.
Yeah, Price came out on top back in 2015 on this stage in this tournament. The
64.
reason I make that point is because this stage has held different tournaments on the European Tour. It's been a fairly comfortable hold of throw in the first leg for Van der Pas, and Gerwyn Price looking at something similar.
Well, single 20 to leave his favourite double top, and he is very, very dangerous on double top, Gerwyn Price.
We will need to rely on Benito van der Pas not taking out the 139.
Gerwyn, you require 40.
Both men have left tops, but Gerwyn Price is the first to the board to have a go. Hits it, and similar kinds of legs, really. Both men leaving their favourite double after 15 darts, both pinning it first dart for 16 darters, and holds a throw.
100.
Yeah, just simmering away. Beginning of this potentially delicious darts match.
135.
Dimitri van den Berg was the man to face Gerwyn Price in the second round yesterday. Dimitri dancing onto the stage, got his own little spotlight for his
59.
trademark walk-on. Only picked up the 3 legs as Gerwyn put in a solid display, 96.6 average. It was good. Perhaps not quite as good as
60.
we saw from Gerwyn Price on the European Tour. Say in Hildesheim, he made the semi-finals, made the quarter-finals in Saarbrücken.
Yeah, and Hildesheim came the closest to stopping Peter Wright winning
26.
that title.
Yeah, had a dart to beat him, couldn't take it out.
We have seen some good stuff this afternoon already. In fact, the highest
96.
quality match from 2 players was the one involving 2 non-seeds, Rob Cross and Steve West.
Yeah, both averaging over 100. Rob Cross, were it not for some missed doubles at the end, would have been 108.
139.
He's one of a couple of unseeded players to book their places in the quarterfinals. Jan Decker, who's been very, very impressive here in Sindelfingen.
96.
Gerwyn Price has given himself a chance here to break the throw and go 2-1 up. Benito van der Pas
137.
sets this up nicely,
114.
leaves himself tops, but Gerwyn Price is going to get a dart for the break of throw in a 2-1 lead,
74.
and he is unable to take it out.
Benito,
So
you require
for
40.
another 16 dart leg.
Yeah, just carrying on like it has been as Van der
Shot in the
Pas
third leg. Benito van der
pegs double
will
top.
go into throw first.
Edge ahead again. Just waiting for each other really to get going.
Well, this is why we talk
100.
about the 100 average being the benchmark. 100 average is a 15 dart leg. That's completing a visit in 5 visits to the board. And if you're averaging 100 and you're taking out your chances,
95.
taking out your doubles, then you can beat people who are averaging 110, 115. We've seen it happen. Because even though the average is significantly higher,
125.
you're only doing it in 14 or 13 darts, and it's the same number of visits to the board. We've seen the first 3 legs have all been won in 16 darts, and that's taking an extra visit to the board. And Gerwyn Price had a chance there.
140.
If he'd hit that dart, that 1 dart for the 15 darter, he would have broken the throw. And that's why that 100 average is the benchmark these guys aim for. If you get the leg done in 5 visits to the board, they're going to have to play well to beat you. Very well. But that is perfect from Benito van der Pas. And having survived the dart for a break of throw, he is on an 11 darter here. Just the 4 visits to the board.
Well, yeah, just to illustrate your
76.
points.
Benito, you require
15 mark,
86.
15 is the benchmark, then you're looking for 12s, aren't you, against the throw? Van der Pas, does he fancy a 12, or does he want to pose a question to Gerwyn Price? Gambled.
54.
Well, Gerwyn Price, although
Gerwyn,
the gamble paid off because he got a dart or a
55.
double, Gerwyn Price will have seen that Benito didn't fancy him for the 155.
And he was right to. Turns out. Dangerous game to play, though,
55.
isn't it?
Benito, you require 32.
So, Benito for a 13 darter and a 3-1 lead. And that is right in the middle of the bed after a bit of a wild first one, but we do have our first break of throw, and it is Big Ben
Flag Benito to throw
who has taken the
first.
advantage.
Game on.
Benito has been steadily making progress and steadily converting a few
100.
doubters, I would say. People have questioned his throw. People have questioned how his darts go in the board. People have questioned, they've said, well, how's it going to hold up under pressure? I don't think
60.
that is a reliable action that will stand the test. But even in defeats, Benito van der Pas has put in displays that suggest it can. He really gave a stern
100.
examination to the then reigning world champion Gary Anderson at Alexandra Palace. Fantastic game of darts, and very nearly pushed Anderson all the way.
58.
That final against Peter Wright, where he nearly produced an incredible comeback, missed a dart for the title for his first European Tour title, averaged 110 right the way through. That is the
100.
sort of stuff that indicates that Benito, the 24-year-old, could go on to join the very elite in the top 10 of the world, become a Premier League player and potentially go and win big titles.
Yeah, well, I think we've got two people on the stage that the majority of darts fans and pundits and players perhaps think can go on and
60.
join the top table of world darts. Gerwyn Price demonstrating that here.
140.
Van der Pas,
141.
2 points better off after 12 darts. But Price will get a shot at the 143 to break back.
59. Gerwyn, you record 143.
Could happen. But no longer needed the treble 17. Gerwyn Price just trying to figure out where he's going next. Aimed somewhere, then changed it and hit the target anyway.
Well, he's been hitting double 16. Usual route is bull. Because 25 leaves 57. So take 17 off there and it leaves double top.
Being short in the fifth leg.
Easy as you like for Benito van der Pas.
Going to throw first.
Gerwyn Price, well, he's only been beaten on the European Tour this year by one of the top 5 seeds. A couple of times by Peter Wright and James Wade doing for him in Jena. Well, he'd certainly fancy himself against Benito. You know what Gerwyn Price would fancy himself against anyone.
I think that is true.
94.
He is a man who believes that he can beat everybody.
60.
He's still not quite sure how far he could go in this game, but over the last 18 months, picking up his first titles, making his first major final at the UK Open, playing some stunning darts along the way, Benito's nearly taken out George Noble there.
Well, nearly hit himself, I think. He had to dodge the dart himself. It bounced back in such an aggressive fashion.
140.
Gerwyn Price, but we haven't seen much aggression from him in this match. He's 4-1 down. Maybe he needs to start just G'ing himself up, getting in Benito's face a little.
Well, again, it's one of those, it's a bit like the
100.
Kim Huybrechts
167
thing. I think Gerwyn Price and Kim Huybrechts both play better when they're aggressive and fired up.
59.
But if you're not throwing darts that are good enough, you're not giving yourself something to really celebrate and fire you up, then it's very difficult to just fake it and manufacture it. Feels false.
137.
Well, Price has certainly regressed from his second round performance. Still has a chance to take out the 108. Still has that chance.
68.
But again, he misses what is usually a very trusty double top.
Well, he missed that in the third leg. He's missed it in this one. And if Benito van der Pas punishes him, bullseye for Benito.
65. When you require 40.
Could have been 5-1. It's not. It's 4-2. And that means Gerwyn Price still has a realistic chance of getting back into this one. But he's got to find a break of throw from somewhere.
We've got Michael van Gerwen up next against Ulf Seder. He just walked past the commentary box and told us that
97.
you're looking at the winner of today. So let's just forget about this one.
Oh, you can say that. Now we see the aggression from Gerwyn Price.
Yeah, the winner of this will be out to stop MVG unless Ulf does the job.
174.
Van der Pas doing the job there with a 174. He's been in control of this match from the off, really. And could be just moving within one leg of the finish line.
Very little between them in this leg. Gerwyn Price on the charge, trying to find the break of throw he needs, trying to turn this around.
100.
Ton for Benito, leaves 130. Could get a shot at the bullseye, could get a shot at double 5, may not get a shot at all, but Gerwyn Price is going to be piling the pressure on, and that is a slip. It's a slip and it hurts him.
Yeah, it does, because he's left a 3 darter rather than a 2. He might not get a shot anywhere, because Van der Pas, looking at 130, wants the bullseye.
87.
Can't quite get it, so Gerwyn Price can only get...
Is it tops? It is tops. There's one of them. but he can't
79.
find the other one. It would have been a break that made it 4-3. Benito van der Pas, he has had chances. A chance in the last leg. A 1 dart in this leg so far. He should get 2 more for a 5-2 lead. A double 16 is there. It is 5-2. Gerwyn Price on the brink of defeat.
They had the chance there. That would have been the time to do it.
121.
Because now he'll be throwing for a piece. Uphill task for the Welshman.
77.
Well, look, it's not been stellar stuff from Benito. It's not been that level that we saw in the final stages of the last European Tour event. But it's about cranking it up as the tournament goes on. Gerwyn Price has got to crank things up right now. He's hit his first 180, which will help.
He's got no choice but to up his game. 4 straight legs required for the Iceman.
$60.
Follows it with 60. It's possible for Benito to leave the finish. Not anymore. So Price has a couple of visits to see off this
60.
140, but he just really wants something to spark a revival. Well, now he take a turn all day long.
60.
Just 60. But Benito needing a couple of trebles to apply any real pressure, but there's loads of room, isn't there? Oh, there's loads of room. He's moved out to the 18s and hits it as well. And now Gerwyn Price knows that Benito is waiting to win it 6-2 if he doesn't hit tops. And he doesn't hit tops. And Benito has a chance to close this out and book his place in the quarterfinals, where either All-Seeder, the outsider, or the red-hot favourite Michael van Gerwen will await. It's bullseye for Benito.
65.
And it's a match dart missed.
You require 40.
Gerwyn Price cannot afford to miss anymore. He's missed tops. Now he wants 10s. Same target, or he's going to hand Van der Pas another chance. It's just not really happened for the former rugby player. Van der Pas missed the ball for the match, so 2 darts to set up that quarter-final clash with MVG or Ulfstede, and there it is, double 8 for Benito van der Pas, who really has coasted to victory here against Gerwyn Price. Reached the final on the last Euro Tour event. Is he about to repeat that feat, or perhaps even go one better?